Yo, what's good? It's none illa. You are now tuned in to another episode of Moment of Knowledge on the Mogul Mined podcast. What's good, y'all? We back. And today's topic is understanding the race. Now, there's plenty of other runners in this race. Now, this race is pretty much life, right? But everyone has a different reason for running. Some want to test their athleticism. You know, they want to roll with the punches and just kind of see what they can handle and deal with it. Some are racing for a trophy, some kind of award. So maybe they want acknowledgement. And then there's someone who's racing for a bigger purpose. Maybe there's racing to take things to the next level. Maybe they're racing because they come from a poor background or their family never made it. And all they've known is trying to find a way. So the more you look at it, it don't matter if people had the same starting point. It don't matter if people had the same shoes. It don't even matter if people run the same speed. Different things are going to push them across the finish line. So as you're walking through life, think about how that affects you. People have different tolerances depending on what they're going through and what they're focused on. You can approach somebody and somebody could be the most angry, ignorant, stupid person in the world. And I don't mean stupid as intelligence. I mean just a derogatory and ignorant energy they're pushing towards people. They are in a different race. They are in a different race than the calm person walking through life just taking it and being like, I'm good. Like, you don't even scare or intimidate me. And they are in a different race than the person who's reacting and ready to go back at them. In life, everyone is in this race, but they have different reasons to why they want to place across the finish line. Now, the biggest confusion is that there's no translator, no magician, no magic trick to be able to tell why everyone is racing. So when you don't know why everyone is racing, most people assume that they're racing for the same reason that you are. So you judge their reactions, you judge their motives, you judge how they take off from the starting point, you judge how they jog, you judge their pace, you judge what they're wearing, you judge how long they've been racing. You just build up all these assumptions to what you think is supposed to build this runner that you've been comparing yourself to without even knowing. That's life. The more you stack up reasons to have an emotional shift towards someone, usually you're basing it off the assumptions that you have predetermined in your head. Because it's hard to judge people when you don't know their story. And it's even harder to judge them when you do. That's one of the main reasons I really try to pull away from judging. We're human. It happens sometimes. But I try to be as conscious as possible as when it comes to that. Because I understand we're in a race. They call us the human race for a reason. As you push forward on your day-to-day, realize everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different purpose and goal they're trying to reach. Dig deep in your soul and look at people as human. Not as an animal, not as an enemy. As someone who's hurt, someone whose pain is affecting them, someone who is looking at things from a different perspective than you are. The moment you do that, the moment you get a chance to realize, like, hey, it's so much bigger than me, that's gonna make the biggest difference in your journey. Is being able to separate that. I look forward to seeing what magic you work up and how you run your race. The clock is ticking at none_illa. noneilla.com. And in the words of the late great Nip, this is a marathon. And the marathon continues. We out.